What's going on, my Flabby family? It's your boy Izzy. Welcome if you're new. UConn ended up pulling it off, man. Came in and straight smacked South Carolina. But it was some things going on that kind of surprised me, man. We're about to get into it, but before we do that, y'all make sure y'all hit the thumbs up for your boy if you like the content. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit 20.6, so if you can help me out with that, I highly appreciate it. And don't forget to get in the comment section and let me know what y'all think about this. Let's get it. All right, so it kind of started off really good, man. Honestly, the scoreboard does not show how well this game started off. Back and forth action. South Carolina was actually scoring like I thought they would, and like I said, they needed to in order to actually pull this off. But going into that second half, I mean, they was down 10, so the game was necessarily close. But going into that second half, man, they just let it go, man. They lost it. UConn just started going crazy, and once I saw that firepower going and South Carolina couldn't answer, yeah, I said, yeah, this might just be it right here. And you could tell Dawn Staley was losing it on the sideline. She was smacking her forehead. She was cussing the refs out. Just mad, man. Just really mad. And honestly, most of those fouls that the refs would call, man, they called a pretty good game, man. I get it. Dawn Staley's going to argue and yell. But the fouls were called properly, I feel, in this game, man. Let me see. Hold on really quick. 19 on UConn. 17. Yeah, 17 on South Carolina. So they had the least amount of calls and fouls. So I think they called it pretty fairly, fam. I'm not going to hold you. But let's get into some of the individual performances, right? Come on, man. Sarah Strong. What can I say, bro? The real MVP of this game, man. I get it. All the talk is about PAIGE BUECKERS. Yes, she's amazing. But, fam, Sarah Strong is something special, man. I don't think she gets talked about enough, fam. I'm not going to hold you. Sarah Strong, let's just read what she did, okay? And I'm going to tell you what surprised me and what I was really impressed. Not really surprised, but what I was really impressed with Sarah Strong. So she had 24 points, right? 3 blocks, 2 steals, 5 assists, 15 rebounds. All right? Went 2 for 3 from the 3, 10 for 15 from the floor, fam. I mean, tearing it up out there. Tearing it up. Not tearing. Tearing it up. Man, I'm talking about going crazy, but the main thing that I was seeing with Sarah Strong that was really, really impressive, man, was her footwork. And I'm talking offense and defense. Bro, she was locking down on defense, including UConn. Like, UConn, yeah, everybody talks about the offense. Even myself, I don't necessarily give them enough respect on their defense. But, man, like, I thought South Carolina would be the best defensive team out of this scenario here, out of this game. But, man, nah, UConn came and just showed out on both sides of the ball. But going back to Sarah Strong, man, really impressed with how she was defending the perimeter, defending the mid-range area, down in the post, showing help side. I mean, man, that is one special freshman. Like, if you have to compare freshman performances, like, look at Sarah Strong's performance and how she was just composed and just a wheel, something very much needed on the court. And then you look at, where's she at? You look at Edwards, right? 10 points, right? 1 block, 1 steal, 1 assist, 5 rebounds, 4 for 12 from the floor. That's a freshman that's coming off the bench. This is why she is special, man. Like, woo! And this is what I was saying the entire season. I said, man, look, I don't even think PAIGE BUECKERS is the best player on this team, man. I can't hold you. Sarah Strong is the best player on this team, fam. Great game by her. I just got to give it up, man. But let's talk about the other players, man. Fudd, 24 points, 3 steals, 1 assist, 5 rebounds, went 1 for 6 from the 3, 9 for 17 from the floor, and took care of the line. Like I said, man, if you had Strong and Fudd showing up, you're in trouble. They're going to be in trouble. South Carolina just does not have the firepower. They actually do, but where they're going to connect and show up at this moment. That's the thing. It's a little inconsistency that was going on throughout the season. That was the main problem in this game. PAIGE, on the other hand, though, she did not really have a great game. I mean, she had 7 of her points come from the free throw line, so in total, she really had 10 from the field. Had a steal, 3 assists, 6 rebounds. She was not the best player today. on the court. I mean, I would go Strong, Fudd, then Paige, honestly. They shot 23% from the three, which isn't good. I mean, they really were slow on the three-point line, man. Did not look that good at the beginning. I think they didn't make a three until the second quarter, maybe even the third quarter. I can't remember. It was a shot in the corner. I can't remember when it came, but and it wasn't by the big three. They were struggling. And the fact that UConn was struggling and still outplaying South Carolina, I said, yeah, this don't look good. Because South Carolina did not take the lead while UConn wasn't even performing that well. South Carolina wasn't performing that well either. But UConn did not perform at their best today. At the beginning, at least. All right, let's get into South Carolina really quick. I mean, just abysmal, man. Abysmal. 34% from the field, 25 from the three, 72 from the free throw. Yeah, they just did not look good. The fluidity of their offense wasn't there. They were very stagnant in moments. They got out rebound at times. Raven Johnson looked like she was hustling and grabbing boards and things like that. She was really giving it her all on the defensive and the 50-50 ball moments. But the offense, like I said, man, if they could not figure out how to get the ball to go into the hoop, they were going to have some trouble in this game. Because like I said before, I'm starting to believe what my brother said, man, when it comes to he will take a great offense over a great defense. Because sooner or later, that offense is going to figure out how to score on that great defense. So, yeah, man, they just fell apart, man. It looked like they came out strong, but they literally fell apart. I mean, it got so bad for South Carolina that Raven Johnson had went to backing down her defender and trying to do a turnaround shot, which isn't her game. I mean, no starter in double digits when it comes to scoring. That is awful. All right, I'm just keeping it in the grand. That is bad business, man. Pow. I'm really disappointed in Pow. 1 for 6, 1 for 3. Man, I mean, it was just a bad day of scoring. And like I said, man, if they can't figure out how to get the ball in the basket, it was going to be trouble, man. Full Wiley, right, came in. She just looked like she was cold, man. She looked like she wasn't even focused, or maybe the nerves got to her or something, man, because even when she was trying to dribble and go downhill, she didn't allow space to be created first, and she was getting the ball stolen from her, coming up to the half court, Fudd, easy reach around still. I mean, it was things like that. You don't necessarily see Full Wiley losing a ball like that, especially with her special handles. So just seeing her lose the ball like that and just, I don't know, just seemed like she's not there mentally. It was sad, man. I said, dang, bro, I was hoping that this would be one of those games where Full Wiley show up, pow, they get on one of those runs. I was hoping it would be one of those games, but it just was not, man. You know what else was crazy about South Carolina, man? It was really the shot selection. The shot selection just was not good to me, man. And like I said, I do credit the majority of this to UConn's defense because they came to play. PAIGE BUECKERS with the steal, the help defense. I mean, she had a few blocks and a few steals that came from coming around and sneaking and getting the center off guard, right? So, yeah, I do credit a lot of this to UConn, but the shot selection was really awful, man, with South Carolina. And even when they did have an open look for the lay, they missed them, right? So, yeah, the shot selection, just being able to knock down the open ones, the ball movement, they were getting locked down, man. It just looked like they did not have an answer offensively. And here you go, 82-59. All in all, UConn was just outplaying South Carolina, man. They just got outplayed. And they had the most momentum going into the game. You know, they were on fire, man. So, yeah, I get it. Texas kind of got blown out, too, by South Carolina. But that game wasn't as impressive as the UConn game against UCLA. I mean, they made UCLA look like they did not belong on the court. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, I just had a feeling UConn was going to go crazy. But nonetheless, great game for UConn. Great day for UConn. Wish it could have been a little bit more competitive on the South Carolina side. But, hey, y'all let me know how y'all felt about the game. What did y'all see? Did y'all think South Carolina was going to win this game? Or did you have UConn the whole entire time, man? Let me know in the comment section. I love y'all. Y'all keep it smooth.